Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of D&D Quick Shots. Today we are talking about the Eyes of Charming. Alright, what are the Eyes of Charming? Well, pretty straightforward. They're basically a pair of sunglasses, a pair of lens that fit over the eyes, and allow you to cast Charming up to 3 times a single day, and it resets every dawn basically. Uncommon, very fun little item. This is one that I don't mind giving out super early on, second, third level, something like that. Now, because Charming itself, the spell, isn't necessarily overpowerful. A lot of people actually believe that it does a lot of things, like, they act as your will and everything else. Not really. It just means that these people who normally probably wouldn't be as friendly to you become friendly to you. This is great for a character that probably has a lower charisma score, kind of help them get through basic level situations and things. Or it's really powerful on somebody that has a high level, charisma. Give it over to a bard, something like that. And what ends up happening is not only do they get to cast Charming without having to actually fully cast a spell or anything, but then they can actually persuade and get a whole lot more information than you normally would. So these are one of my favorite low-level items. You don't see a whole lot of magic items that are like not game-breaking early on. And this is one of my favorites. Now, there are still certain limitations. They got to be able to see each other within 30 feet of each other to cast it in the first place. And it still only lasts the normal, time of a charm person spell. But outside of that, you don't really have a whole lot of problem using it. Now, with charm person, if you fail, I believe, they do know that you tried to charm them. So that's one of those situations that you definitely need to be aware of that what it does. There's a wisdom save with it based on your save DC. That still stays the same. And you still can't attack it at that point. You're still going to actually, cause any kind of damage there. So it only lasts up to an hour. So this is great for, fact-finding missions or anything else. And if you walked up to somebody wearing some, sweet little shades and everything, and you pull one of those little, hey, at that point, they may be charmed. So this is one of my favorite little low-level items that's really fun to use, give out to any player that you want. I don't see it necessarily being one of those things that they use for an extended amount of time. Maybe they do just go around charming people left and right. And if that becomes the case, eventually it's not going to work. And when it doesn't work, then it becomes obviously a bigger issue there. So you definitely have to avoid, just charming everybody, because if a creature knows it had been charmed and they didn't really appreciate that, then you know what, maybe there's some negative consequences. So understand that you don't always want, these things to just pass by. They're great whenever it's, I'm the voice of an enemy and we're best friends and all of a sudden we just know each other and know everything about each other and, you love me a whole lot and then, okay, man, well, I'll see you later and I never see this person again. It's a great spell. It's fantastic. But if you're dealing with, these regal, knights and all these people who have influence, dukes, duchesses, whatever, charming's not usually a great idea on them because they have the ability to not only know they were charmed, but then after the fact, they have the abilities to come after you one way or the other, just for even doing it in the first place. So you want to avoid doing it over the top, but other than that, it's a great low level item for pretty much any players. So like and subscribe, leave a comment below for the next item you want us to cover, and have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching D&D Quick Shots.